Welcome back.
To the Kingdom Hearts playthrough.
Returning to Olympus Coliseum. Why?
Why do you think?
I don't know. Untie some business. Wait. I mean, finish.
What did you say?
I meant tie up loose ends.
Tie up loose ends?
Like tying up loose ends.
Tying up loose ends, okay.
But I said untie business. Hey, you have all the cups available now.
I'm not doing a retake, okay? You folks are just gonna have to deal with it.
So yeah.
I'm sorry if it offends you, though.
What does?
Not doing retakes.
Nah.
All of our non-existent fans.
We'll continue talking to you guys like you're there.
Mm-hmm. Because we're hopeful like that.
Yeah.
I am, anyway.
Might be a relic of the future as well. We could be dead by the time we get our first viewer.
That would be amazing. I think it's like 1,000 views the day I die.
I know, they'd be like, whoa, when's the next content coming out? Oh.
Oh.
So what have you done previously already? The Pegasus? Not the Pegasus. The first one, right? Phil? Just the Phil Cup?
Yeah, we did the Phil and Pegasus Cup. So we're heading into the Hercules
All right,
Cup.
yeah. We already
which
saw
is
this fight.
the most bullshit cup in my opinion.
Really?
Not in its difficulty, but just, you'll see by the end of it.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of the Hercules Cup. It's probably my least favorite.
I'm just not a huge fan of the Hercules boss, to be honest.
It's a bad boss.
It's horrible. And the voice acting at the end. Well, we'll get to that when we actually get to the fight. But, yeah, these are the rounds that kind of buckle down the last few worlds that you visited. But there will be one more cup that appears after this, but we have to finish up business in Hollow Bastion.
Yeah, I believe actually, I'm not sure about the final cup since I don't know exactly when that's unlocked, but
it's unlocked after you seal the big keyhole.
Okay, so yeah, that one's slightly different, but as far as like this one goes, this one's kind of gated up until I would say sort of a late point.
Mm-hmm.
It's after Neverland, but it's because it has to do with the enemies you fight.
Yeah.
Which is not the case actually with the final one. You fight I think every enemy there, even if you haven't met them yet.
No, not at all. Fifth seed
yeah.
already, and you're just gonna love this.
Do you do well?
Sure. This is the rare truffle, everybody. This is what I was talking about. You can rack up a crap ton of experience. It all piles on. 20, 21. I'm not even sure if that's accurate. No, that's like 19.
18,
okay.
19, 20.
There's 20.
Yeah, this is
Can you tell I'm motivated for this part? I love the Hercules Cup.
Wait, does this really go all the way? I'd be very surprised. You're good at this.
Really? I am good at this. Like, I always do this. Like, I always get to the 100th hit, like, at the worst of times, because it's the Olympus Coliseum and you don't get a reward at the end. But, of course, since I'm recording the damn footage to show off to billions and billions of viewers, #sarcasm, well, not to spoil anything, but this isn't going to go on much longer.
You know, I'd say we have just about as much viewers as Sora does in this battle.
Yep. Doesn't even fight back. It's just rinse, repeat.
No.
You just kind of have to keep a rhythm going.
Oh,
and I lost the rhythm somehow. I told you.
I think the biggest thing is that you were able to Sora continuously did like the uppercut attack.
Mm-hmm.
Which I think is the easiest one. But yeah, you get that one, which is really kind of just for fun. But you also finally get to refight Cloud.
Yes, this is probably the one worthwhile thing about this cup is fighting Cloud. He's just a fun fight, I think.
Yep, and if you lost to him the first time, this is the only chance you're going to see him.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the next
one
chance.
of them.
Yeah. You'll find him one more time.
And there's Ars Arcanum, the movie learned from Captain Hook.
Which is supposed to be based off his combo, right? Or
yeah.
it's just...
Well, it's funny. There are a few things, like Cloud uses Sonic Blade during the fight and just kind of gives the ability to Sora. Sora just kind of learns Ars Arcanum by watching Captain Hook flail like a complete fucktard. And it's funny because it's even more prevalent that Sora just learns things appropriately. Like, in Recom, there's a bit where I think it's the first round with Vexen, one of the organization members, not to give too much away, but he's an ice-based fight, and he has this move called Freeze, which will freeze Sora. When you beat him, Sora learns Freeze. He's like, oh, hey, I can do that shit. And he does, and I just found it really funny.
Yeah, it's a very, a lot more prevalent in later games, or at least more direct to, but that's kind of always been, I guess, sort of, gimmick, I suppose, as the main character, that he's a learner, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
He can learn things well, or people can just hand it to him, and he'll know the knowledge. Either way, he gets the stuff done.
There's one in particular in Recom that's actually kind of sweet in a way, but kind of getting ahead of ourselves again. Or, I tend to associate my fuck ups with the both of us. It's like we, when it's really just me.
Well, why not? We are one person doing two separate voices.
That would be the saddest shit ever. Just one guy, but he needs a co-commentator, so he asks for the voices in his head to help him out.
Yeah. But you're saying this isn't what's happening? But who's actually
I am
here?
a loser. Thank you, Goofy. And there it is, the Metal Chocobo.
Great Keyblade.
In the first
but not
version.
in this version.
Yeah, they nerfed it to shit in this version.
Yeah. Although, nah, it's just bad in this game.
It's yeah.
I still like it though. It's like one of the most blandest Keyblades, but
it's a giant blunt object that you get to beat people with.
It's just huge, and it's long. Probably my favorite.
Yeah, the range is pretty nice.
Probably my determining factor for almost anything. It's length.
Abusing the crap out of gravity. Love it.
These enemies ideal.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, this is what I was saying. See, you fight pirates, and then that's why you get it so later. Because I would I wouldn't really consider this. Like, honestly, for the sake of when you unlock the Hercules, this is virtually the end game to some degree.
Little bit.
I guess it makes sense though, since something special does happen at the end of this cup.
Which really, in my opinion, shouldn't happen so soon. Like, because there's another kind of dire event that happens after we beat Behemoth.
Oh yeah, but I don't know. I think they didn't want.
I love this. This is so stupid.
How he fights him alone.
Mm-hmm. Well, like, for Sora's character, it kind of makes sense. Again, it's a little bit of Kingdom Hearts 2 Sora.
But you don't see him.
No, you really don't.
And I guess here we go.
Where are they coming from?
I know. Why did they hand that to you?
I don't know, but this is the gimmick to the Hercules fight. As long as he's got that godlike aura, he's invincible. No magic, no special attacks, regular combos, none of it is effective. But no, when you smash him with a stun barrel, he loses his godlike powers.
Yep. Not your hero anymore. You can't stop a true hero.
Hero to zero, just like that.
It's just so funny how that happens.
It is. Occasionally, you like properly stun him too.
Yeah, this fight, I don't know. I kind of like his moves. It's just, this fight is just so. It's not hard, but it's.
It feels like we're still fighting the Hercules in training.
It still isn't even that cool. It still doesn't. This doesn't make sense for the lore of this anything.
It doesn't,
because I guess his magical barrier is supposed to be like the reference to his power level, but why is he so weak to boxes? Or
I don't know.
Barrels.
I don't know. And what do you?
And plus, if you can defeat him, why are we still junior heroes?
I never said I beat him.
Well, when Sora, the character, defeats him.
Yes.
Assuming this is a winnable fight.
Yeah. And don't let that wind-up punch fool you. You cannot tech that. There is a move he does use that you can tech. I'm not sure if he uses it, though. He might.
Yeah, his punch is still a guardable move.
It's guardable, but you can't, like, tech it. So
nor will he, like, flinch back.
Yeah.
Unlike other moves, sadly. Same with this move. I would think this one would be...
I hate this move so much.
It's probably the hardest part. I'd say this is probably the hardest thing that can happen in the fight.
Mm-hmm. At least in harder difficulties where it does a crap ton more damage. That's the worst. Yeah, I want to know how to do that. That's a sweet move. That's like...
Push.
That's his drive form without transforming. That's what it is.
Oh, right, it is exactly the drive form thing. So we've been hearing those things about, like, the loading times for 2.5.
I haven't heard much about that. I've really just been anticipating the game.
Just, like, not even-
Recently rediscovered that. Holy crap! They're remastering the. Yeah, there's the headbutt. They're remastering the soundtrack for 2.5, and it sounds amazing. Just I love the remastering of the soundtracks, which we haven't brought up much for this game, but they remastered the music for 1.5, and one of the first few tracks for me was the Traverse Town main theme, not the battle theme hand in hand, but just the regular theme. Get out. A couple others which I can't really name right now. Destati, or
yeah, Destiny. It's Destati.
Yeah.
I call it Destiny. It sounds like Destiny.
A little bit, yeah. Actually,
Yay.
yeah.
I like how he's happy for you. It's kind of cool.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. It's a nice cup though. I like it.
Yeah. Oh, nice shield.
One of the only goofy shields like you can get without going out of your way to buy. You fucking liar!
I know. It's like
He even sounds sarcastic in that line. That's why it
I
pisses
didn't
me
even
off.
think
And
that.
Sora believes it.
he's not supposed to be that smart. But so yeah. See, I didn't get this. Why is he telling him he's wrong?
What do you mean?
Phil.
Well, it's not like he's wrong. It's just like not what he meant, I guess.
But
I don't know if anybody really knows what he meant by strength of heart. Like maybe similar to Herc.
yeah, I think it's supposed to be kind of like just your personality, like your justice.
And other than that opening line, you know, the rest of that cutscene's pretty nice. And here we go. The another instance of that working together, and that's how you learn the Yellow Trinity. They all combine their strength to push the big box or big stone
All comes full
cube.
circle. Kind of a neat little poetic ending to this.
I think so.
To this world, I think. Has that nice little.
Now here's where he should have put the sword in the stone, but no. This is what he does. It's in perfect reach, perfect size. But no, he's gonna be all fancy about it. I like how it takes a minute. Like, oh, okay, yeah, I'm the heart of the world keyhole, not just a secret chamber or something.
Oh, like he's just.
Yeah,
like
just,
yeah. How does this?
Ding.
So you don't need any laser beams.
Nah,
So
Sora was just being fanciful.
But there you go. Now it's gone.
And to go back to the opening line of that cutscene, I swear to God, when I was recording footage for this and he said that, I swear there was like a second or something of like wind, very faintly blowing in the air, like even the game knows he's lying.
Like a second of just.
Yeah, just I didn't even hold back. Nobody believes you except Sora because he's an idiot. I just found that really funny. I could be wrong, but I definitely heard something.
I wouldn't be surprised. It's a pretty empty Coliseum.
That's true.
But
yeah, nobody's watching
You
this.
know?
Sora's like, I'm gonna beat you.
in front of Donald and Goofy.
Exactly. So dumb.
But see, given that logic, though, he defeated him, but he's still not as strong as him.
Yeah,
I smell something fishy here.
I do too.
But whatever, we're not in that world, thus those rules don't apply.
No, they don't. Which is a good argument, I guess. Just for the sake of the game's purposes, Sora can be stronger because he's not restricted by the boundaries of Olympia. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, it's true. And that's the world of gods.
Yeah.
It's the reason why Hades is still here.
Which, no Zeus or any of the other gods, just Hades, which is kind of disappointing. Even in the next game.
Yeah, no. Yeah, the second one does try to follow the movie story more.
Mm-hmm.
It
A little bit
doesn't.
more.
It doesn't. But
It doesn't.
It tries.
It's still kind of post, but it kind of repeats it in a way.
Yeah.
Whereas Atlantica returns basically, again, retconning everything that happens in this
Yeah.
game.
Very strange.
Yeah. There's some weird decisions with this. Now, you're all probably wondering, gee, Valgo, what are you doing back in Neverland? Don't tell me you're going to fight that boss. I'm not going to fight that boss. I don't even think that boss is available. I think it is, actually. But regardless, I came here because we learned the Yellow Trinity, and one of the most important ones is right here. I just gotta wipe out these dark balls
Yep,
first.
very true. Anyone having trouble out there, beat the Hercules Cup, and then come here.
Very nice rewards for learning the Yellow Trinity.
And there's only like, what, 4?
4 or 5, I think. There's Olympus Coliseum.
Traverse
There's
Town.
yeah, one in Traverse Town. There's one here. There's
One
to be
in-
honest, an optional in Agrabah. The freaking Cave of Wonders,
Yeah.
so you can push them down, but you don't really need it.
No, because...
It's just for the sake of adding that to
Oh,
your journal,
yeah.
really.
And also, in that case, you could say it's useful when you don't have Glide. But you can't not have Glide by this point. Like, Jeez,
Exactly.
what's up with this game and terrible puzzle playing?
Exactly. It's got some problems.
So what
Not
do
a
you think of
perfect
this
game.
room being kind of like a treasure room?
I thought that was pretty nice. It's like a private treasure hoard.
Yeah, very cool. Because Kingdom Hearts doesn't have that many of those, but they have this nice.
You got
one here.
Sonic Blade.
Like, how he got
How
Sonic?
did he find the wind upgrade? I don't get that.
It's like the Bag of Winds from the
The Bag
SpongeBob
of
movie.
Winds.
From the SpongeBob movie.
The fucking SpongeBob movie. That is amazing. That would have been great if he got booted out of the room after getting all the treasures like that.
I don't
Like a giant gust of wind, like in Destiny Islands when the
Oh yeah,
mysterious
and it just
door
blows
opened.
him out, and then he learned how to do that.
That would have been hilarious.
You're right. I'm trying to. I guess. Well, where does he learn any magic? For any part.
I don't know. Aren't they like weird, like pendant-looking things in Kingdom Hearts 2? That looks like they could just be given away.
I know the summons were. I'm not sure what.
Oh
magic
yeah,
spells
but
were.
like
I know they had those little avatars.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I love how Kingdom Hearts 2 just like everything had a symbol. Strength had a symbol.
It did. It was like a giant gorilla thing.
Yeah, it was all.
Freaking weird.
Oh yeah, another reason to re-go here, as you are right now, is kind of going through the area when you can fly.
Oh
It's
yeah.
good for getting all those. I mean, I know. I think some of those treasure chests are impossible to get without flight, but it all just makes this world easier.
Definitely. And there's a lot of good stuff here. I think I just wrap up this world by getting the rest of the Trinities. Which is what I'm going to be doing in the next couple parts. I remember now.
What do you do? The
Just planning my own recordings, and then I don't even realize this part, and then the next couple are going to be getting the rest of the Trinities, because we have all the Trinities. First and foremost, I'm going to try and fight this guy and fail, because it doesn't happen. It just
yeah, this
doesn't
guy.
happen.
This is another one of the bonus Heartless, and I said before that I only felt like one sort of embodied like actually being a new additional enemy instead of just a gimmick, and I'd say this one is he's sort of his own little enemy.
A little bit.
It's just, but when you lose money, are you losing money?
I'm losing the money.
Okay, that makes sense.
There's a giant... you lost this much. And it's so irritating. You need a much stronger stop spell to even have a chance against that thing.
Yeah. Plus, he, like, all the additional Heartless drops, like, a synthesis item. And I may be wrong, but I'm pretty much sure, because it's happened to me, that unless it, like, has a really quick, like, despawn, or whatever you'd call it, time, if he drops treasure not on the ship, it's gone.
Oh my god, I
It
hate
sinks.
that.
Yeah, it makes him a very frustrating. And like he was saying, if you're not strong enough, he's just going to run away, too.
Yeah. Very frustrating.
Either stop or get lucky.
But,
More.
Yep,
Dalmatians.
even more Dalmatians. Yeah, like I said, I'm going to be going through the rest of the worlds, taking the rest of the Trinities out, getting as many Dalmatians as possible, and then by the end of it, we'll head back to Hollow Bastion to seal the final giant keyhole. So, join us then. Until next time.
More exploration next.